What's up, y'all? Today I want to share with you guys a book that has helped me really stretch my mind. Maybe a little woo woo, but I feel is very important to share with you all. And it's called Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. How common people are doing the uncommon. And the reason why I want to share this book is of a concept of automatic programming. Joe Dispenza mentions that we are constantly living in the past. Our body is used to, from a habitual standpoint, of constantly living in this programming that just and lets us be in this constant loop that we can't really get out of. And I think a picture would just kind of help explain. This is us in the now, right? Living in the program. Predictable timeline of your known reality. We are constantly living in the programming of the yesterday, of just constantly living in this loop. But we want to get to the tomorrow, to the desired future state, right, of this unknown event, right? So, for example, sometimes we are living here and we want to be a healthy, active person, but we end up go drinking on a Friday night, waking up really tired on a Saturday morning and not wanting to do anything, and we will just wake up and just slug through the day, maybe just eat and then just maybe go out drink again and live there again, and we never really get to that desired future state of being healthy and getting after it, feeling fresh, feeling 100%, eating that healthy food and just living and loving life, right? And this doesn't have to be from a healthy disciplined lifestyle standpoint. It could just be from, I don't know, maybe from a work perspective. You really want to get after it at work, but you are constantly starting work late and you are leaving work early, you cut corners, and you just don't feel good about your career because you are living in this past versus you kind of working extra on the weekends when necessary, and you just pushing yourself, seeking out mentors and coaches in your field that will take you to the next level. So pretty much the whole point of why I'm bringing this up is we can all get stuck in this endless loop of just living this past. I felt this before, and it feels frustrating, and we feel trapped. That how do we escape this? Right? How do we escape the future, this loop, and into that future state? So Joe Dispenza mentions that we need to visualize and really see ourselves already living in that future state. Who would if our desired state is to be a healthy, active person, what would that person do? If our desired state is to be that aggressive, proactive professional, what would they do, right? And, some examples of this is, for the Friday night example, a healthy, active person would still go out and see their friends, but maybe just till 10 to 11 p.m. They would just only have 1 to 2 drinks, nothing too crazy, leave a bit early so they can still sleep early, wake up the next morning to hit the gym and still be able to have a productive day, but still be able to see their friends and still be able to drink a little, right? So, and maybe if it's for that desired future state of being a professional, proactive professional in control of their career, that's, putting the extra time and effort maybe on the weekdays, right? Just a little bit hours, a little hour before work, a little hour after work, maybe sometimes on a little bit weekend, doing your own research, finding the right people. That would really help move the needle forward into that future state, which kind of brings me into, the next phase of what I want to talk to you guys about. Joe Dispenza mentions that meditation is key to achieve that future state. From now till the future, we can really achieve whatever we want in this field called the quantum. That any desired state is possible from now to the future. I mean, if we really work out from now till the day that we die, we will get the dream body that we want, right? If we really want to find the person of our dreams, if we went on 100 to 1,000 dates, constantly learn and improve through each one, we will find our future mate. It's just how it works. That if we take the right actions, it will get us there. But how do we make sure that we take the right actions? And obviously, Joe Dispenza mentions meditation. I haven't practiced his methodology yet, so I don't want to share that methodology since I'm not a master of it. But I do want to share with you 3 things that has worked for me personally in achieving desired future states. And the first one would be getting a mentor or coach or someone who has already achieved your desired end result, because that person already knows the pitfalls, they know what the path to success, they know how to start small and finish strong and big. right? Meaning that, for example, in the fitness example, I never started with just lifting 350-pound squat, hitting 100-pound dumbbells, right? I just did basic exercise using machines, I'm just gonna do these dumbbell curls. I'm just gonna be doing sit-ups while watching Family Guy, and I'm just gonna be, doing some random exercise. I don't know, whatever it is. I started out very small, very fun, and it just kept me going, because the importance of starting anything new is you got to make it fun and exciting to keep on doing, not the most effective way. And slowly over time, right, since I know that you need to start having fun, I can slowly introduce to them. You need to have progressive overload. Over time, you actually need to have a formalized structure, and you need to have continuously to add weight so it becomes fun and you get more progress for you to actually keep going, because you love to see the results and it just becomes a fun process. But sometimes people want to already just dump into, hey, I already want to do this new program that's going to be the most effective way. But the most effective way is not always the best long-term strategy of what you want to achieve. And that's the importance of having a coach or mentor, so you can really see the pathway. This is the path to success, and they'll actually shed light with you of ways that you can actually improve. Like, I mean, this is a little side note, but when I was not feeling confident at work, I had my colleague slash sensei who told me, hey, have you ever thought about working on Sunday and Monday just that a little bit more, so that you can, have more in control of your week. So if anything bad happens on, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, like, you would already be more ahead of your work and you'd be in control. And I never did that. And once I started applying that, very helpful. I felt more in control of my career, also along with absorbing a lot of other techniques that she taught me. So getting a coach or mentor is huge. Number 2 advice is, not everyone will have a coach or mentor. So the next best thing is reading, learning, and just absorbing information online from someone who is an expert or resource, right? We live in the age of the internet. There's YouTube, there's people, if you want to learn fitness, there's people who teach you how to do fitness for free. And if you really want to serious, there is people who teach you a whole system from start to finish of how you could achieve that desired future state. There's sites like Skillshare or Masterclass who have people who would teach you how to go from point A to point B of learning a specific skill set. Maybe that's just copywriting, how to do copywriting, how to do more, how to get your first clients from an online coaching business, or maybe that's, learning how to cook some new pasta. I don't know, just something. There's all these resources out there that will teach us how to go from point A to B, from our current state to that future state, and they would actually share with you all the ways to success and all the common pitfalls. So almost like a coach or mentor, but just not as personalized. And number 3 is also another way to achieve that desired future state is go change your environment so that the desired future state that you want is the norm, right? Meaning that, for example, for me, when I wanted to learn Chinese, I moved to Taiwan. In Taiwan, I knew the normal standard in that environment of that desired future state would be Mandarin would be the default. For me to be a Mandarin speaker, I would need to speak Mandarin to the people at the convenience store, at school, at the post office, just people on the streets. I could no longer be only an English speaker. I had to live in my desired future state of being able to speak Mandarin as a Mandarin speaker, and I just spoke Mandarin every day until, slowly the present came closer to the future state of just me speaking Mandarin. And this also happened to my friend. He moved to Thailand. He wanted to be a better fighter. Here in America, maybe he'd only train a few times a week, maybe 3 to 5 times a week, but it wouldn't be to the point when he went to a Thailand Muay Thai camp where he woke up, he would go running, he would go train hard for a few hours, eat lunch, take a little nap, then train again on the afternoon. And that's crazy, doing 2 workouts a day, 5 days a week, and maybe even on the weekends. I'm not too sure, but he's constantly living this. This is what a fighter would live, right? They would just live and breathe Muay Thai, and he exponentially increased his skills by living in that environment. And obviously, we don't have the luxury of going to Thailand or to Taiwan to live this desired future state. But there are, for example, if we want to do a new fitness, live a future goal of living in a fitness-filled lifestyle, we would join maybe a CrossFit gym where you would be surrounded by a lot of people who are already go-getters. They already live that healthy lifestyle. You would have the social connection through osmosis. You would already be learning, oh, this is what it means to live a healthy lifestyle. You go show up 3 times a week. You constantly learn different moves. You guys go eat at a healthy place after you guys work out. So all in all, you would just learn, hey, this is what it means to live a healthy lifestyle. So as a recap, we are constantly living in the program of our past. How do we stop from living in this loop of the program past and into a desired future state? We got to do 3 things. Find a coach or mentor, right, to help us guide us through that process. If we don't have access to that too, we can always read or learn online or through books or through any learning material to that desired future state, because people already have probably gone through these problems and can show you that this is the path to that future state. 3, change the environment that you are in into that future state that you want, so that the desired future state is the norm. So when you're able to access and do all these 3, I truly believe you can slowly change and escape this past loop into that future desired state. And with that being said, guys, thanks for listening today. And until next time, peace.